Welcome to our Kundalini yoga class tonight. The theme of this class is opening to our creativity and creating new beginnings and opening the creative flow of inspiration and possibilities. And we're doing the creative energy kriya, stimulating the Kundalini energy, the creative potential that exists within all of us. So we'll start by tuning in. So just sitting with a tall spine, chest is out, chin is in. Focus at the brow point between the eyebrows and creating some heat in the palms. Magnetizing the hands here and bringing the hands into prayer pose at the heart center and taking in a deep breath, holding the breath, and releasing the breath, and inhaling to begin the Adi mantra. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Gurudev Namo. Inhaling deeply, holding the breath here briefly. And exhale, just relaxing the hands down. And we'll just do a few warm-ups before we get into the kriya. So the first that we're going to do is coming into breath of fire and heart center opener. So sitting with a tall spine, stretching up to the sky, pulling the shoulders back, opening the heart, focusing at the brow point between the eyebrows, and we'll begin a minute of breath of fire here. Panting like a dog through the nose, oxygenating the blood, building prana, life force energy in the body. Powerfully pumping the navel. Last 30 seconds. And inhaling deeply, bringing the hands into prayer pose up over the head, stretching up to the sky, holding the breath here and squeezing Mula Bandha root lock, squeezing rectum, sex organs and navel, squeezing from the root to the crown. Hold the breath, squeeze, consolidate. And slowly exhaling, prayer pose to the heart center. And pausing here. And just relaxing the hands down. Just breathing naturally here. And I just want to share a quote from Paramahansa Yogananda. He says, "Tune yourself with the creative power of spirit. Power from the dynamic source of your being will flow uninterruptedly so that you will be able to perform creatively in any sphere of activity." Tuning in the creative power of the divine. So we will come into spinal plexus here. So holding onto the ankles, the shoulders are relaxed back and down, and we're inhaling the heart forward, exhaling, rounding back. So just moving with the breath. And just continuing here. Inhaling Sat, exhaling Nam. Truth is my vibration. Truth is my identity. Rick, I'm not sure if the video is on speaker view. Because I'm just seeing, is it on speaker view? Okay. And after your next exhalation, just inhaling back center, deep breath in, holding the breath and squeezing Mula Bandha root lock, squeezing from the root to the crown. And relax. And from here, we'll slowly and gently make our way up to standing for this next posture. And we're just going to start shaking. So shaking the fingers, shaking the hands, shaking the wrists, shaking the arms, shaking the shoulders, and just letting go. Releasing from the nervous system. So we're going to shake, 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 release, release, release. Letting go of anything that doesn't serve you anymore, any limiting beliefs or thoughts. Just letting go, letting go. Powerfully shaking. And we're going to come jumping up and down and shaking here. Let go, release, let go, release. It's 30 seconds here. Just shake, shake, shake. And just come standing back down in Tadasana. Just total relaxation, catching our breath here. Just breathing naturally. Just feeling the energy flow in the body. And we'll make our way onto the back for our first posture in the creative energy kriya. And we'll come laying down on the back and just bringing the legs up and grabbing the left leg. So the left leg is straight, so grabbing either behind the knee, thigh, behind the calf. We just want to keep the left leg straight here and just kick up and down with the right heel towards the bottom for 1 minute. Powerful kicking. We're stimulating our root chakra energy, Kundalini energy. Powerful kicking here. Keeping that left leg straight. Last 15 seconds here. Powerful kicking. Powerful movement. And then straightening both legs. And we're going to grab a hold of the right leg. So the right leg will remain straight. And kick up and down with the left heel. 1 minute here. Powerful kicking up and down. Last 20 seconds, powerful kicking. And straightening both legs. And exhale, bending the knees and extending the legs onto the mat. And we will just rest here briefly. And so this next posture, I want to demonstrate and also show some alternate poses to do. So the full posture, if you're comfortable in plow pose, is just bringing the hands right under the bottom here, and we're going to straighten the legs and roll up the mid-spine up on the shoulders and touch the toes up over the head, and then coming back down in Shavasana. So flowing between plow pose and Shavasana for about a minute. If you're not comfortable there, you can just bring your legs up as far as you're comfortable with and just returning the legs back to the mat. So just moving with the breath, inhaling up, exhaling down. We will be here for 1 minute. And coming back down, extending the legs onto the mat. And this next posture, if you're comfortable in this next posture, we're coming into a modified shoulder stand. So we'll be pressing the legs up, supporting the low back with the hands, bringing the legs perpendicular to the mat, and alternate touching one toe up over the head in scissor kicks here. So if that's not within your practice, you can stay on your back and scissor kick the legs here. So we're going to be here for 1 minute in either of those postures, scissor kicking the legs. And then slowly coming back down, bringing the knees to the chest, wrapping the arms around the knees, and just gently rocking side to side on the back. And we'll roll up and come into our next posture. So coming into life nerve stretch with the legs spread wide here. So grabbing the knees, the shins, or the toes, and we're going to bring the nose towards the left knee, towards the right knee, then center. So left, right, center, left, right, center. So we'll be here for about a minute. Left, right, center, left, right, center. And just continue on with that. And just coming back to center when you finish that sequence. And inhale the spine straight. Exhale forward, holding the breath out briefly. And inhale, gently coming back up. And we're going to come back into the plow to Shavasana posture. So coming to lay on the back, pressing the palms into the mat under the bottom. We will come up, bring the toes up over the head, and exhale back down. Be here for 1 minute, whatever your version of this is. Energizing the spine. Last 20 seconds. And just coming to rest on the mats, taking a couple long, deep breaths here. Long, deep belly breaths. And from here, we'll roll over onto the tummy, come into our next posture. And here, we're going to make the hands into fists, place them right at the upper part of the thigh, and straighten the legs, the heels are together, and keeping the chin on the mat for this posture, we're just going to raise the feet and legs off the mat, just breathing naturally here for a minute. Keeping the chin on the mat to protect the neck. So 20 more seconds here. Just raise the heels up as high as you can. And just relaxing down, releasing the hands. Just making a pillow with your hands and placing your forehead on the hands and just resting here briefly. And from here, we're going to bring our hands palms up by your side and just lift the chest, lift the shoulders off the mat. And we're going to be stimulating our vagus nerve here by powerful breath of fire. So sticking the tongue out as far as you can and coming into a minute of breath of fire with the tongue out. So this is a very powerful breath for detoxification, releasing toxic energy, and just letting go, powerfully sticking the tongue out and panting like a goat through the mouth. And inhale, hold the breath, hold the posture. And exhale, relaxing down to the mat, making the hands into a pillow here for the forehead and just resting here briefly. And from here, we're going to either come into Sphinx, coming up on the forearms, fingers spread wide, lifting the chest, shoulders back, focusing at the brow point between the eyebrows, and we're going to come into Lion's Breath again. So either here, or if you want a deeper stretch, pressing the palms under the shoulders, coming into a modified Cobra here, And we are going to bend the knees and try to touch the toes to the head in either of those postures, and begin lion's breath, breath of fire for detoxification, detoxing old energies we want to let go of. Tongue out, breath of fire. Inhaling deeply, holding the breath, squeezing Mula Bandha root lock, squeezing from the root to the crown. And exhale, slowly coming back down to the mat, making the hands into a pillow for the forehead again, and just resting here. And here we're going to bend the heels up towards the bottom, grab the feet. So if you want to stay here, that's fine. Or if you want to come all the way up, pressing the heels up to the sky, lifting the chest. And we're just going to bring the left ear to the left shoulder, a little gentle stretch. The right side of the neck. And then we're going to bring the right ear towards the right shoulder. Nice little stretch here, just holding here briefly. And then coming back to center, and we're just going to rock up and down with the breath. So inhaling the chest up, exhaling down, just letting the breath move the body in this posture. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Inhale, kick the heels up a little bit higher. Hold the posture. And exhale, relaxing back down. And we're going to press up and come into a child's pose. Your reverse stretch for the low back here. And just relaxing in child's pose. And from here, just slowly coming up, and we'll slowly and gently make our way to standing again. And the feet are about hip distance apart, and we're going to squat down. Bring the hands so they're parallel out in front, arms parallel to the mat, and we'll inhale up, exhale down. So if you're coming all the way up and it's a slight bend in the knee, that's fine. We're just moving with the breath. Inhale up, exhale down. Whatever's within your practice today. Coming into a minute of squat. we'll inhale, come standing back up, relaxing the arms down into Dasana. Just breathing naturally here. And then we'll come down. Get ready to come into frog pose. And this is going to be a modified frog pose. We're going to do it really slowly. So coming up onto the toes, the heels are together, the fingers are spread wide. And we're just going to come into slow, slow, slow frogs. So slowly, slowly coming up on the inhale. Coming to face the knees and very slowly on the exhale, bending the knees, come facing forward. Super slow frogs. Just do a couple more here. And then just come to rest, squatted down, facing forward, breathing naturally. And here we'll come up and just placing the hands on the upper part of the thighs and just straightening the back. So the back torso is parallel with the mat, and we are just going to hang the arms down here and hold this posture. And just for the next minute, just scream, yell, shout, sing, just make whatever kinds of noises that you want to make just to release. Let go of tension, chant, just whatever noises you want to make here for the next minute. I'm just going to chant long Sat Nams here. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Last 10 seconds. Sat Nam. And then we'll come back down to the mat and come into rock pose here. And just sitting with a tall spine, just breathing naturally. And here we'll come into spinal twist. So the hands are on the shoulders, fingers in front, thumbs in back. We twist to the left on the inhale, twist to the right on the exhale. So just moving with the breath. Inhale, Sat, exhale, Nam. Truth is my vibration. Truth is my identity. Just keeping the eyes focused at the brow point between the eyebrows and move with the breath. And after your next exhalation, coming back to center, relaxing the hands down, inhaling deeply, holding the breath, squeeze Mula Bandha root lock, squeezing from the root to the crown. And exhale, relax. And here we're going to put the thumbs under the armpits and fingers across the chest and just start flapping our wings here. So inhale up, exhale down. Powerful breath, 1 minute. Stimulating our thymus gland, our immune system. It's good for the upper lymphatic system. So last 30 seconds. Exhale, relaxing the hands down. Just taking a couple of long, deep belly breaths here. And here we're going to come into Yoga Mudra. So we're interlacing the fingers at the base of the spine, and we're just going to raise the arms up as high as you can and just come forward, forehead to the mat, or just come forward, bringing that freshly oxygenated blood to the brain. And slowly just rising up, releasing the hands, and we'll bring the hands, the left hand on bottom, the right on top. So the right palm is going to be pressing into the back of the left hand is going to be pressing up. So maximum force here for 1 minute. Right arm pressing, right hand down, left hand up. We're stimulating our Anahata chakra, our heart center here, energizing our heart chakra. Maximum force, just breathing naturally. And inhale, hold the breath. Exhale, relaxing the hands down. Just taking a couple of long, deep breaths here. Feeling the energy at the heart center. And this next posture is also for the heart chakra. So we are going to stretch the arms out, and do one arm at a time, as if we're going to make one hand into the right hand into a fist, as if pulling a 200-pound weight. Pull that fist towards your heart center. Just let the whole right arm just shake and tremble, pulling that 200-pound weight to the heart. Then powerful exhale out the mouth. Then making a fist of the left hand. Inhale deeply. Hold the breath and pull. Exhale out. We'll continue this for a minute. So making a fist of the right hand. Inhale deeply, pull that 200-pound weight towards the heart. Shake, shake, shake. Powerful out breath through the mouth. Inhale, make a fist of the left hand. Pull that 200-pound weight. Exhale out the mouth. Inhale, make a fist of the right hand. Pull that 200-pound weight. Just let your right arm just shake and tremble. Powerful out breath. And inhale deeply, hold the breath, left hand into a fist. Pull that weight towards the heart center. Shake and tremble. Powerful out breath through the mouth. And relaxing the hands down. We'll come to sit here in easy pose. And we're going to come into another posture for the heart center and also for the magnetic field, the aura. So it's a 4-part series. So we clap the hands together as 1, 2, stretch the arms wide, 3 is clap behind the head, 4 is clap behind the low back. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. We're clearing our aura, letting go, magnetizing our aura with positive energy, and we're going to chant the Pan Shabad as we make the movement. Sa Ta Nama. Sa, the infinite, Ta, life, Na, death or transformation, and Ma, rebirth, the 5 primal sounds that make up Sat Nam. So we'll be here for a couple of minutes and we'll begin. Sa Ta Nama, 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 Sa Ta Nama. One more. Sa Ta Nama. And relaxing the hands down, just breathing naturally here. And we'll get ready to come into our next posture, body drops. So the full posture, if you're comfortable in lotus, it's the feet on top of the thighs. If you're not comfortable in lotus, you can also do this in easy pose. So we'll be lifting our the weight of our body up with our hands. Inhale up, exhale down. If that's not comfortable for you, you can just kind of roll forward and exhale down. So we're stimulating our root chakra energy, our Kundalini energy, our life force energy. So whichever is within your practice today, we'll be here for 1 minute. Kundalini energy is the creative potential that exists within all of us. It's our life force energy, it's our creativity, it's our spiritual nerve. So last 30 seconds here. Relax. Just taking in a deep breath here, holding the breath, and we'll squeeze Mula Bandha root lock, squeezing the energy from the base of the spine to the top of the head. And relax. And here we'll come sitting on our right heel, if that's comfortable for you, or you can just bring your right foot, your heel in like this, or if you're comfortable with sitting on the right heel, the full posture is sitting on the right heel. So for this next posture, we are just going to press the palms into the mat or the fists and just lift the left leg straight off the mat here. Just holding it up. Releasing that left leg down, switching legs, coming to sit on the left heel, or just bringing the left foot in towards the right thigh. And we'll just raise, this time just raise the right leg. More seconds here. And relaxing the right leg down. And from here we're going to raise both legs off the mat, activating the core abdominal muscles. If you want to come into supported boat, just bringing the hands behind the legs, keep the abdominal muscles engaged, and we'll just hold here for 30 seconds. And relaxing the legs down. And coming into easy pose. This is our last posture for this kriya. And we'll come here into Sufi grind. So palms on the knees, just making big circles. Inhaling back to the right. Exhaling around forward left. Push down on the sit bones as you lift the chest up. And just moving with the breath here. To center and reversing direction. Inhaling back to the left. Exhaling around forward right. Just visualizing the spine energized. And just coming back to center and taking in a deep breath. And exhale, relax, and we'll come into Shavasana, total relaxation on the back, just integrating everything that we've done so far. And after Shavasana, we'll do a short mantra, affirmation, meditation. So total relaxation on the back. Just integrating everything that we've done tonight to awaken our creativity, our inspiration. So just taking a deep breath into the body. And releasing the breath. And just begin to wiggle the toes and the fingers. And rotating the ankles and the wrists. And rubbing the palms together and the soles of the feet together. Just stretching the arms up overhead, doing a little cat stretch side to side. And just bringing the knees to the chest. Just rocking side to side on the back. And then we'll roll up here and come into this mantra meditation for a few minutes. And this is, we'll be chanting in English. So we'll just be affirming divine qualities within ourselves. So joy, love, beauty, peace, light, bliss. So we'll just be sitting in a meditative posture with a tall spine, shoulders are relaxed back and down, and just feel the quality, the energy of each of these words as we're chanting it. Feel the joy in the body, feel the love, and we'll just focus at the brow point between the eyebrows. We'll come into the short mantra meditation with affirmations here. So we'll start with joy. Joy, 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 I am joy. Joy, 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 I am joy. Joy, 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 I am joy. Love, 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 minute here just to meditate. Just feel the energy flow in the body. And we'll bring our hands into prayer pose at the heart center, rubbing the palms together, magnetizing the hands. And we'll close with the sun shines on. First time we sing for ourselves, second time for each other, and 3 long satnams after that. Just bringing the hands into prayer pose at the heart center. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on, guide your way on, guide your way on. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Love to all, joy to all, peace to all beings everywhere. Sat Nam. Namaste.